Hello, welcome everybody. Come on in and join me. It's a beautiful day. I have the window open up right now. It feels really nice. And that's a good segue for the energies. It's like, don't get fooled by the weather. Living in Calgary, it's like, yeah, it's really nice right now, but just wait. It could change. And that's what I feel. It's like, just wait. It could change. And that's where I feel we are at with this, with the weather, with the energies. It's like, just wait. Yes, things can change. It can change from feeling very good to feeling crazy. So we're in interesting dynamics, right? Good morning, Kathy. Welcome. Long time no see, kind of. Long time no see in your written word, my girl. So this is it. This is where, we have to come into and show how we can use our bounce back muscle. We all got a spring attached to our ass. We really do. Because if you look at how many times we've actually bounced back, not only last year, but in previous years. And bringing in that bounce back muscle and bringing in that energies and welcome. And I want to say welcome and welcome my fellow unicorns. You know what? Because that's the energies that's really coming in quite a bit too. Is the unicorn energy. And that, it's just a blessing. It's just a blessing to be working with the unicorns. It's just a blessing to be working with the angels and having you here and stepping into this energy so that we are able to get the clear guidance and up-leveling our lives, up-leveling our businesses, up-leveling the energy and allowing ourselves to, enjoy it, work with it, and remember to catch our breath. Remember to allow ourselves some time to catch our breath, and that's a very important piece too. There is this ebb and this flow, and as I say, the weather right now, it's kind of cloudish. I don't know, is that a word? Cloudish outside. And there is where things can change in quite a crazy, dramatic way when it comes to the scenic energy that is out there. And this is where I feel for us to come into, and we need to start leveling up. We need to start leveling up. So that's why we have the angel class coming up next week. So we have Angel 101. So we have the angel class. You want to learn about angels, connecting to your guides, connecting to your spirit guides, get a hold of me. Astrology class. Learn a little bit about astrology. And tapping into it. It's only an info class. We're not going to I'll give you some information so that you can decipher your own chart a little bit better. We also have the unicorn class. Man, I'm excited for that unicorn class. And I got the angel cards and I got the unicorn oracle cards sitting to the side of me. I'm just like, angel cards, oracle cards, angel cards, oracle cards. What should I pull today? And I feel, of course, the unicorn cards are coming out. The unicorn energy is so freaking strong. I did my morning meditation with my group, and then I started this little exercise routine. It's just a little one. And then there was a meditation that came in from a community that I belong to, the commune community, and it was for the sacral, and it really helped to center and bring in, some joy, working on that sacral, that whole sun, breathing in the ho and breathing out the sun, ho, sun, and doing that, and just mentally for 13 minutes, we worked on our solar plexus, and that was pretty cool this morning. It really helped to ground me. It really helped to refocus my energies from feeling a lot of the anger and the dismay from the collective. It allowed me to come back into my own energy to feel what I need to feel for me and going forward upon my journey and my path. And I feel that's so important right now. And I got to pull a card because that's what they're telling me to do. So that's why I sort of stopped for a moment. So here we got leadership. Leadership card came in. Look at that beautiful. Look at that beautiful energy at the end of the unicorn. So we have, step into your leadership, share your message, inspire. This is us leveling up. This inspiration could be with your coworkers, it could be with your children, it could be with your spouse, it could be with your friends, it could be doing a Facebook Live, it could be doing a blog, it could be whatever it is. This is you stepping up. This is you leveling up, sharing your message in some way. It could be even, when you're getting your groceries and you're going through the cashier and having a conversation and letting them, just sharing that message of love and peace and allowing it to begin to spread. That's where this leadership role comes in. And then we bring in receive. Be open to receive. Be open to receive from others, right? We're all leaders, so we all can't just go and lead. But sometimes we have to be able to receive what others are giving, what others are trying to share. We have to be able to be there and listen to the message that people are saying to us, and taking that time. So even this morning, me taking that extra time. Yeah, I need to connect with that solar plexus. I need to connect with that energy and receive and believe that you are worthy of abundance. It's great that we're all leaders. It's great that we're standing up and being leaders in our lives. But there's also a part where we also have to receive this guidance also, so that will enhance our leadership and our leadership skills. There's an ebb and a flow. There's it's the Six of Pentacles. It's that giving. And it's that receiving, allowing yourself to be able to come into this rocking motion, as we are moving in, as we start off with a waning moon in Capricorn, and we're moving into a new moon next Sunday in Pisces. Being open and trusting. And you can't be open and trusting if you're not connected with self, if you're not connected with you. How can you be open? How could you trust? Right? That's when you get kicked in the ass. That's when you repeat a lot of shit and you sabotage. It's because you're not connected to self. When you get the signals, you get the warning signs, woo, 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 and you're just like, what's that? I'm just going to continue on. And the receiving and the signs are coming in. So be able to receive the information and say, hey, maybe you got to back down, maybe you got to chill out, whatever, right? Take responsibility for your own self. Take responsibility for who you are and allow yourself to step into that. And beloved, oh, look at that. Look at how beautiful this is. As I pulled this card out, who I thought of? Charlene, who's here with us on Facebook. She makes fabulous little fairy gardens and fairy cups and all these beautiful little fairy items. She's got, and I think she needs to start working with some unicorn energy here. And this is like beloved, and just the artistry that is on there, and the butterflies. Look at the butterflies, just so magnificent, right? And the energies that are coming in there, just the levels of energy. So prepare for your life partner. This is like romance is returning to your life. Be open to having romance, right? Be open to allowing someone to take you for coffee, take you out. Know that you're lovable. You may not have a significant other in your life. That's okay. But this could be, allowing yourself to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend take you somewhere. Be open to allowing yourself just to be held, right? It's like sometimes with my kids, because my kids are older, it's like, oh, I miss hugging them sometimes. I really do. Because they're older now, like they're 25 and they're 28 and 29, they don't, it's like when they're younger, they would hug all the time. Now they're at that stage when you think that they would be at teenagers. It's like, no, I don't really need a hug, Mom. Thanks. but having and just holding, like just having a nice hug. And I love to hug. I do. Yesterday I was doing a reading, and after the reading, and the young girl goes, oh, she goes, I want to hug you. And I said, you can hug me. It's okay. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of whatever is out there. I'm not. You can hug me. And she just like, it's like almost when I held her, I'm going to cry now. It's like she melted in my arms. It was just like, just that beautiful embrace. It was the embrace of two humans coming together. And this is us preparing ourselves to be able to bring in that heart connection. Bring that in. Allow ourselves to bring it in. It's so important for us to bring it in, right? And be open to knowing that we are lovable, and that we need that connection. We're humans. We're social beings. That's what we are. Accept it, everybody. I know some of you are out there, it's like, oh, but humans are like, we still need a connection. We still need a connection. And we bring in the Two of Michaels. So the Two of Michaels, and again, this is the angel cards. The angel cards come in, and look at what brings in. Again, unicorns, right? So it'll get better, right? You just have to make decisions. You just have to come in and connect with self. You have to come in and connect with you. How do you do that? Good question. That just came in. Somebody might have been thinking about it. How do I connect with self? That means I take some time and breathe. I put my hands on my heart. And come into the breath. And connect. And as you do this, you could say, what do I need to know? What do I need to know today? And embrace. Just that moment, just that few seconds, connecting. If you're overanalyzing a problem, then you got to step away from it. You can't be the leader. You can't be able to receive and accept love if you're overanalyzing everything. If you're not allowing and being open to go with the flow that's coming in. And being open with the flow and allowing doesn't mean that you're a doormat, does not mean that you are trampled on. This is meaning that I'm aware of what's happening. I understand there's some fucked up people out there. I understand that right now we have leaders that are really fucked in the head. Excuse my language. I understand that. I understand that this, our whole economic system is really screwed up. I understand that. I get it. But you know what? What I know for myself is that I know I have to receive my love. I know I have to receive the flow. I know I have to be open for change within my own life and within the lives of the collective. And as I do that, I am bringing in the energetic field of love, of peace, of joy. And sometimes you're going to find as you are doing that and as you are connecting, people can't take it. It's funny, sometimes I have I take a symbol, and many times when I'm doing readings, I'll have the symbol underneath the tablecloth, or sometimes if I'm doing a healing or doing a past life regression, I'll put it underneath the covers in the bed, on the bed. And it's amazing. You just watch people's reactions. Sometimes people, when you have that, and it's an energy, it's a symbol of love. It's a symbol of bringing in the energies of love and protection. Sometimes people can't, they're just like, they're not used to it. They're not used to being able to be engulfed in that energy of love, right? And with the separations that are happening right now so dramatically and pushing out separations, right? This is where it's, people are coming into it a little bit, it's harder for them. So being able to allow yourself to come into that flow will bring in, here he comes. Here comes the one and only. And of course, Michael's coming in a lot today. So we got a lot of Archangel Michael coming in to bringing in that guidance, to bringing in that protection, allowing us to go forth. And of course he is, because we have, what do we have? We have the North Node in Gemini, connecting with the Pleiadians. We have Mars in Gemini connecting with the Pleiadians, connecting with that energy of Archangel Michael, shining down upon us, shining that energy within us. And this is where it's coming in, and he's bringing us that, things are coming to an end and something new is coming in. Allowing for the endings to happen. Allowing for the endings to happen. That's being a leader. That's being able to receive. That's allowing for love to come in. Because if you're not allowing the endings to happen, you can't go forward. That means you're staying in there and you're not listening to that warning sign, that whoa, whoa, whoa. That's saying it's done. It's done, baby. Let's go on. We don't need to have any conflict right now. We don't need to be listening to the negative bullshit over here. You know what? We're going to turn around. We're going to walk away. We are going towards our light, because that's what I do as a leader. I'm going to be there as an example, and allow myself to know, yes, my spiritual growth and insight, and accepting my spiritual growth and insight. And in doing so, brings in my passion. Archangel Gabriel comes in. Look at her. Just swish, 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 swish. Bringing in the beauty, bringing in the passion, allowing ourselves to have that sense of wonder, because we are being open. With this waning moon, remember, waning moon, everything's getting smaller. We're going inside. We're feeling it all, and it's in Capricorn right now. So we're feeling that of our structure. We're feeling that of the patriarchal system. We're feeling all of that we have put into place. Is it working for us? Is it not? How does that feel? Is there a part of this that we need to let go in order for us to go and to connect with the collective? And as we connect to the collective, we are able to transcend with that of the divine and into the ethers, and not get stuck with too much control. Don't get stuck with all the control. Allow the control to go. Okay? We're stepping into some really, I'm going to put beautiful energy there. That's what I'm going to put out there for us, some beautiful energy. We know what's there. We know the craziness. We know we have to educate ourselves and be aware of all of what's going on, right? Coming into this collective, coming in to this grounding is so important. Then we're in a better spot to make the decisions in our lives to go forward. So on my Facebook, I did put up a little weekly report on some of the energies coming in. I put a little bit of tidbit on my Instagram also. For those who are on Instagram, I placed it up there on Instagram also. So I have it on Instagram and on my Facebook. If you're needing a reading, or if you're wanting to get your natal chart done, get a hold of me. Let's go through the levels of it and bring in the energies so that you can understand why certain things are going on. I was explaining to my group this morning about Saturn and how Saturn is a very, he plays a huge role in the chart. You know, they all do, all the planets do. But it's amazing when Saturn is in different positions, how it is a planet of transformation within our lives. So, you know, a lot of things that happen. So when Saturn is, say when you're between 7 and 9 is the first quarter square. That's when your brain, when you start to realize that there's more around you than just you. That your mom, that your grandma is your mother's mom. That, oh, there's these other connections, and you're starting to make connections with things. And that happens between, I would say, about 8 or 9, first quarter square with Saturn. Saturn opposition, 14, 15. Why do you think those 14 and 15-year-olds are so fucked up? You got a Saturn opposition. This is what these are the belief systems you were born with. This is what mommy, daddy, grandpa, grandma, family all says. What you learn. In comes 14 and 15. You're questioning that. You're questioning everything. That's why you see a lot of kids coming up where on average, what I find within my own practice, parents come in, it's like, oh my God, my kid wants to, transgender. They want to change sex. They want to do this. And I'm like, oh, okay, let's just hold off. Can they hold off for a couple years? Can we get into the psychology of this? And that's why I think a lot of doctors need to know some astrology to understand this isn't a time to make major decisions in your life. It really isn't. Because it'll cause other problems because of the development of the brain, right? And then we move up. So we go up and we add in around between 19 and 21, right? We had a 3/4 square. Holy shit. Woohoo! Party time! Woo woo! Let's see. I want to rebel. I'm going to get out there. And then also maybe even this is when kids are going to college, university, leaving home, finding new, adventurous ways, being adventurous, And then by the time you come to 28 to 30, you have your Saturn and your Saturn, your first Saturn return. And that first Saturn return brings in transformation and change, whether it's through marriage, moving, career, death in the family. Something major happens that brings in a transformation. Divorce. A lot of people get divorced because they got married at 21 and they're like, yeah, rebelling. And then comes in 30, 28, like, wow, what did I just do? Wake up time, or having their first or second child at that time. Different forms of energy between that time come in. Mental breakdown comes down too if people are not being able to deal with a lot of things in their life. So those things, happen at that age. So when we start looking at the energies that are going on, even within in our realm, and I look at your chart, it's kind of good to know where your Saturn is. What's Saturn doing? Along with everything else. But that is just one piece of the puzzle, one piece of our puzzle of, okay, maybe my Saturn's conjuncting my Jupiter, or maybe I'm having a Jupiter, which is like, wow, things are going to be expanding and things are going to be moving quickly and manifesting like crazy. Yeah, so I better stay grounded with all of this so I don't get out of control, right? And is there an aspect of anything else around there communicating information to me? This is when we do the astrology. This is when we look at what's happening. This is what I do when I look at the planets and see what's going on today and saying, yeah, there's a little bit of craziness here. We got, the moon in Capricorn, wants to be home in Cancer, really does not like to be in Capricorn because it's too restrictive, isn't allowing my whole inner self to shine. So what is my restriction that I'm having today? What are the restrictions that are going on for the next couple of days? This is a time to step into it and really take some real deep looks into yourselves and do some journaling, right? I know air signs, I get you guys. Yeah, you don't like journaling. Like, I got to write it down. Get it the fuck out of your head and get it on paper. It'll make more sense. Really well. So my loves, I want you all to have a fabulous day and go out and shine your light. Don't allow anybody to dismiss your light. Allow it to shine. Be that glorious, beautiful energy that you can be. And here's another one. If you see in your life, there's somebody that has problems shining their light and they need your support, support them. Support them. Know that they are important. Let them know that it's okay. It's okay. And that they are beautiful beings. All right? So let them know that. So may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you today. As the birds are singing outside my window, blessed be. Thank you so much. Sending you out with so much love and light. Bringing the energies of Archangel Michael to be with you, in you, and around you. Allow his shield to be around you, protecting you in all that you say and all that you be and all that you do. Standing in your groundedness and into your passion. And bringing forth the healing of the unicorn. Blessings, everybody, and thank you. for being a part of my world. Blessed be everybody.